Do not be ignorant of the spiritual realm. Don't be ignorant of spiritual things happening. Because when you are ignorant, you become a victim of spiritual battles, a victim of spiritual wars. I was passing by, a house, and as I passed by, I noticed that the house was used, as a native doctor board. And the next thing I saw, the native doctor rush out of that building. And when he saw me, he saw me. I was like a very little guy then. When he saw me, he greeted me. But what a lot of people did not see was that flies came out of his mouth, kind of trying to afflict me. But I decided not to respond back, because that greeting was not genuine. It was a form of affliction. It was a form of affliction. I want you to know that in the spiritual realm, the camp of the enemy and the camp of God are always. There is always that fight. There is always that fight. There is nothing like a neutral ground. Some people want to say, some Christians want to say, oh, I don't bother anybody, I don't fight anybody, so why would they fight me? I wasn't a boss. I only told that woman to shift. Many years ago, I was just like, okay, madam, you shift now, so that we will be able to get somewhere to sit down. And while that woman was coming down, while this elderly woman was coming down from the bus, she threw charms at me. And because of the protection that the Holy Spirit puts around believers, that woman almost fell, and she was looking at me because she was like, okay, this small boy, so it means you understand spiritual things at this level. So you need to understand spiritual things, or else you will just go visit somebody, you go to a market to buy somebody is not happy with you, and the next thing, the person is throwing charms at you, and you are not even, or you don't even understand these things. I've seen so many people, especially in my extended family, where there were gatherings and meetings where charms were thrown, and later many of them died, and things like that. So my brother, my sister, don't be ignorant of the spiritual realm. Don't be ignorant of the devices of the devil this year, so that you will not become a victim of spiritual warfare.